Have you ever noticed that one friend in your circle who seems to have an amazing life, but their Instagram grid is a total ghost town? They go on beautiful hikes, eat at incredible restaurants, and attend the best concerts, yet they never post a single story about it. While everyone else is busy finding the perfect angle for their avocado toast or staging the perfect vacation photo, these people are simply living their lives. It makes you wonder, why are they so different? And what does psychology say about people who choose to keep their lives offline? Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating psychology of people who do not post their lives on social media. If you are one of these people, or if you have always been curious about them, you are going to find this incredibly relatable. In a world that constantly screams for attention, choosing silence is actually a powerful psychological statement. It often reveals a set of highly developed personality traits that are becoming increasingly rare in modern society. The first major trait common in this group is a high level of internal validation. Most people post on social media to receive likes, comments, and views. This is an external reward system that triggers dopamine in our brains. However, people who do not post usually do not need that digital applause to feel good about their experiences. Their sense of worth and happiness comes from within. If they have a great day, the memory itself is the reward. They do not need 100 strangers to validate that their lunch was delicious or that their outfit looked good. Another defining characteristic is a high capacity for mindfulness and being present. To post a moment on social media, you have to mentally step out of that moment. You have to take out your phone, frame the shot, apply a filter, write a caption, and then monitor the notifications. People who do not post choose to keep their focus entirely on the physical world around them. They are fully experiencing the sights, the sounds, and the emotions of the present without the digital interruption. Let's look at a quick story to see how this plays out in normal daily life. Meet Mark. Mark is a 28-year-old software engineer who loves weekend road trips. Last Saturday, Mark and his friends drove up to a breathtaking mountain viewpoint. As soon as they arrived, Mark's friends immediately pulled out their phones. They spent the next 20 minutes posing, taking selfies, checking their hair, and trying to capture the perfect sunset for their stories. Mark, on the other hand, just leaned against the wooden railing. He took a deep breath of the crisp mountain air and watched the sun dip below the horizon. He felt the warmth on his face and listened to the wind in the trees. He didn't take his phone out once. Later that night, his friends were busy editing photos and counting their likes at the dinner table. Mark was just enjoying the conversation and the food. He didn't feel like he missed out on anything. In fact, he felt like he was the only one who truly experienced the mountain. This behavior isn't just a random personality quirk. It is backed by actual psychological research. A fascinating study conducted in 2018 by Dr. Elizabeth Dunn and her team at the University of British Columbia in Canada looked closely at this phenomenon. The researchers tracked over 300 individuals during various real-world activities, ranging from museum visits to family meals. The study found that participants who were instructed to use their phones to take photos and share their experiences reported feeling significantly more distracted and less connected to the activity. More importantly, those who kept their phones away and did not share their experiences online reported much higher levels of genuine enjoyment and a stronger memory of the event. The research clearly showed that the very act of trying to document and share our lives online actively robs us of the joy of living them. People who refrain from posting also tend to have a much higher boundary for privacy and intimacy. They believe that special moments lose their magic when they are shared with hundreds of casual acquaintances. For them, a romantic dinner or a quiet moment of personal achievement is a sacred experience meant only for themselves or the people directly involved. They value deep, authentic connections over wide, superficial networks. Choosing not to post on social media does not mean someone is boring, antisocial, or has something to hide. In many cases, it means they are highly secure in who they are, deeply present in their daily lives, and fiercely protective of their personal peace. They remind us that the best parts of life are felt, not filmed. If this video resonated with you or helped you understand someone in your life a little better, please consider subscribing to the channel. We post regular content breaking down complex human behaviors into simple, relatable psychology. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to enjoy the present moment.